Hello and welcome to Arsenal Domination, where the breaking news this morning regarding the changes Arsenal have made at board level, which appear to have come massively out of the blue, no one really expecting that to happen. Tim Lewis, no longer at the club. He's been there for the last 5 years, really integral and part of the sort of change Arsenal have brought in that time. Um, Lifelong Arsenal fan, very much involved in negotiation commercial, as well as sort of supporting the acquisition of players through the contracts and that sort of thing, has gone. Um, and he is replaced by Richard Garlick, who was already at the club and will be the new CEO. The interesting things are, though, that the other sort of appointments to the board that have been made appear to involve an accountant, obviously, someone that is quite big in the sort of world of film and TV, and a property contract expert. I think these could potentially be quite interesting. Yeah, obviously the financial side is really, really important, something that Tim Lewis did look after very, very carefully, and Arsenal has spent a lot of money whilst making sure they were compliant from an FFP perspective. So that will be an important role there, and obvious expertise coming in. But the other two are sort of what is quite interesting. Um, the world of football really has changed significantly. There's a lot of focus on commercial revenues from other streams outside just the football. Um, and it does seem we sort of see these sort of, to my mind, as a sort of older fan, these sort of cringeworthy sort of social media activities and that sort of thing. But I wonder if that might just help make Arsenal more appealing globally, and that's sort of the thinking there. And if that raises revenue, then well, I might not want to personally enjoy watching those sorts of things. Then I think that can only be a good thing, and I imagine that is what Arsenal are sort of bringing on those expertise to try and do and open up new revenue streams for the club, which hopefully will help them fund on the pitch activities, but also potentially off the pitch activities, which relates to the other appointment, which is the sort of property and commercial expert there. There's been rumblings and rumours of Arsenal looking to do some renovations to the stadium to try and expand the capacity there. Of the stadium, and maybe that's what's connecting to that. So that's sort of the sort of thinking that I have behind this um, sort of shake up at board level. Um, in some ways, as fans, it doesn't affect us too much, but of course, if things go wrong, then it can have bigger impacts, and if things go well, it hopefully will help the club. So it is important, but ultimately, for us, what we really care about is the success on the pitch and Arsenal winning trophies, which I think and hope they will do this season. I'll speak to you soon.